Hey, everybody. This is the Joy 9 YouTube page featuring F. Dot. We have a special guest. I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Oh,
What's good, y'all? My name is Dave, EBL Dave, the one and only host of the Wave and Blaze podcast, live on the exclusive Battle League Network. How is everybody doing this evening? Real quick, just want to say shout out to Joy Nine and F Dot for wanting to do this. I have never, in the 5 years that 5 years that EBL has been on YouTube, I've never been done interviews. It's mostly my partner, my partner and co-host King that does all the interviews. So it's a little funny being in the hot seat, but we gonna punch through. We gonna punch through.
I mean, not even necessarily the case, bro. Like this ain't even a hot seat. We just cool and having a conversation. You feel me? And getting to know
Yeah, I feel
a
you.
little bit more about you, bro. You feel me? That's all it really is.
So, I heard you say the Battle League Network. What is that?
So the what it's called we did. Hold on, how do I say this? So when we started out, right, we started out just exclusive battle league where we was just putting up videos. So see, shout out my brother King is in the building. There he is. When we started out, it was just the exclusive battle league. You know, we did what every battle league does. We just drop battles on there, a little bit of content here and there, right? So what happens is this year, but see the problem was because we were only doing battles and it's audio. You know, audio battles don't really do the views like that, right?
Okay.
So and it's harder to be able to get content on it to be able to do what be able to get monetized with YouTube, whatever. So this year we decided to switch it up to where we still gonna do the battles, but we're gonna have other content in between. That's why we have like our not we have a Sunday thing with lovely lady Miss Fibonacci Brown. She does her own little segment on Sunday called Nacho Sundays. We have the Wave and Blaze podcast, which is what I do early in the morning. Supposed to be at 7. Sometimes it's earlier, sometimes it's later. You know,
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
Monday through that's supposed to be Monday through Saturday. King sometimes if he sees that I'm not live at a certain time, he'll just go ahead and start a live and be like, all right, we doing King's Court like he called like to call it the opposite of instead of Wave and Blaze, he calls it Blaze and Wave. I don't know. That's what I made up, right? Or and then we got our brothers from from the YouTube channel Is We Pod, and shout out to them. They they do interviews with battlers and stuff or battlers and stuff like that every at least once a week. So they're called the
That's
fourth
dope.
round. So we got multiple things going on. So that's why we was like, instead of just saying, oh, instead of trying to change the whole channel by name itself, we just like, all right, exclusive Battle League Network. Just keep it simple
That's
at that
dope.
point.
That's dope.
I like it. That's low. I
Hmm.
love it. All right. So, where are you from?
Look, oh, bye bye bye. Shout out to Caliber. There we go. Yeah. All right. To answer the question, I was born in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, but I've been raised in Georgia since I was who at since I was like 8 or 10, somewhere around there.
Mhm.
Pretty
Okay.
much everybody like you're pretty much a Georgia person at this point. I'm like, yeah, whatever, that's fine.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
At that point,
Mhm.
that's where
It's
you grew
yeah,
up at.
pretty much. But no, and it's been interesting being down here in Georgia. You know what I mean? Like I said, I grew up in Fort Bragg, so Army brat, moved to different places over the years. Been over there to like France, Germany, you know, Tennessee, Maryland. I've been around the United States and around the world at this point. So it's like like some people be like, "Well, Dave, you don't ever want to go and see another state or another country?" I've already done it.
Right,
Right.
right, right.
Right. Mhm.
That's real shit.
Right.
That's real shit. That's the fortunate part of growing up.
Mhm.
With that type of youth, like people look at the downside a lot, like, oh, you don't never get to be stable, you always moving around, da 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 da. But
Hmm.
you get to see some things too. I had family that were military, and they lived in Germany for some years. They lived in
Hmm.
different places, and they got to learn and see different things. You feel me? And then their kids came back home and did amazing things because they were, more familiar with how the world worked in and out of America.
Mm.
Made him a little bit more well rounded. So it's cool. I know, yo, we know what you meant, bro. It's all good. Yo.
My man
So,
James said, "Do y'all rest?" None of us rest.
nope.
Look,
Mm-mm. So,
Dave running on fumes right now.
Low
It's cool.
key, I ain't gonna lie to you. I went and took a 2 hour. I went and took a 2 hour nap. Got up at 6 o'clock to go ahead and cut my hair and everything. That way I could be ready and shit like that.
Right,
I'm
right.
like, I'm like, Nat, what are those? Okay. I don't even know what they are.
Mm,
um, where is the exclusive battle league? Where are y'all located?
we
I'm
don't have.
saying, like,
Go ahead.
is it some people are like in different states, or like are y'all all together? Like,
Well, since it's been out in the media, we're
mm,
on Discord. We're on Discord,
okay,
right? So that's
okay,
pretty much. We don't have like a brick and mortar. We're just pretty much on Discord. That's where we started. That's where we start. That's where we originally started. That's just what we done. Now we do have, and it's dope because of the fact of you get different people from all over the world to be
mm,
on there to be able to
mm,
battle. Like we've had a guy in Bosnia literally be on there, came in, didn't know how to battle rap, right? Came
mm,
in there for
mm,
about maybe a year or two, and then he went out and won and did a tournament, battling a beat, right? Did a tournament in
mm,
Bosnia,
mm.
won the tournament, and took that money and started his own league out there, his
Wow,
own brick and mortar league.
That's
that's
crazy.
dope.
That's dope. Salute the good people out in Bosnia.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, battle
That's
rap
dope.
is everywhere, you know.
It is
Oh yeah.
like
All right.
everybody tries to sit there and say, "Oh, battle rap's only in America." I'm like, no, your boy, what's his name, Oxymoron, proved that wrong. Then you got eight, was it eight hat? They everywhere around the goddamn world. I even heard they
Mm-hmm.
got battle rap in Africa. I'm like, dang, it's literally everywhere. You just
Yeah, I
don't,
Mm-hmm.
mean
you never know.
I know like when I was running around like younger and going to different hip hop events and venues and shit like that. It was a couple dudes that were African that spoke French
Hmm.
that used to
Mm-hmm.
rap and they
Yeah.
used to come through there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And you couldn't really understand what the hell they was saying, but they was rocking though.
That's dope.
I'm not gonna no, that's a fact. Cause like I'm not gonna lie. When King of the Dot first announced the Oxymoron battle, right?
Mhm.
I decided I'm a nerd at heart. So us nerds, we do our research on every damn thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I actually went there and try to go watch a Oxymoron battle, and I'm like, I don't understand nothing he's saying right now, but it sounds fire, and the way the crowd reaction, the crowd is going off. He must really be going off right now. Like I really encourage people battle rap if y'all listening, when we not going through drama in the community, try open up your mind, go try to watch something, go watch a battle in a different country in a different language just to see the reaction, even if you don't understand it. Sometimes you don't always have to understand what people are saying, but you can probably grasp that somebody's going off by going off.
Right. It's this clip going around. It's kind of old now. It's like gotta be a couple years old. And it's
Hmm.
like these Asian looking guys, you feel me? Like I don't know if they like Filipino or they Asian or whatever, but they
Hmm.
battling. And you can't understand shit Joe saying, but it sounds like he lighting the other dude up though. He like da 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 da. I was like, oh shit, he going and the whole crowd is eating it up, yo. Like that shit is crazy, yo. But that's facts though. You right, yo. Like it's all
Mm-hmm.
over. It's all over the
It
place.
is. Real quick. Let me. Yep. I saw it. BA, look. Y'all can't just. All right. So the
They
people that
over
don't
here
know.
on your heels, boy. Like
So people
what?
that don't know. So people that don't know. I'm 38 years old. I have a wife and I have three beautiful daughters. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
naturally, over time, stress and dealing with that, your hairline recedes. So I've receded hairline. It has the whole Vegeta thing going on. So over there on waving blades, a lot of times I don't cut my hair because again I'm almost 40 years old. I don't care what people say about my hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times I got the widow's peak showing. Now they always on my helmet about Dave, cut your hair, wear a hat, this, that, and the third. The one time I cut the hair, now I gotta wear a hat. I can't win. Shout out to VA though.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
funny.
And if y'all not already, make sure y'all following the Wave and Blaze podcast on EBL Network because that's what I'll be watching every morning on my way to work and shit. You feel me? Like I'll
Yeah,
be in the fucking shower. You
for the
feel me?
chat,
Cool
just
peoples,
type in exclusive battle league. That's just the
type
easiest
in
way to do
exclusive
it.
battle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just like rock with them one morning while you're on your way to work. You'll see that they cool ass people. You feel me? It's a whole vibe. You feel me? Like you'll see some familiar faces in there. You know what I mean? It's and then some days it be lit. You feel me? Some days it be crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Like
Shout out to my
some days
shout,
they be like, look, I'm in the live now. Fuck this shit. Y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers is wild.
Mhm.
But yeah,
so
yo.
that's the thing. Like when I the whole concept of waving blades, right? Because
Mhm.
everybody's asked me what the whole why did I start it. The whole
Mhm.
concept of it was like in the past with EBL, I've tried doing a podcast several times, right? And it's always kind of failed for me because it's just like it's a lot of work trying to do it by yourself and everything else. I always try to do it at night and all this other stuff, right? I realized, with I realized it's easier for me to do it in the morning because I work overnight. So that's why I started doing the morning. I'm like, hey, I could do it in the morning right after work, maybe a couple hours after work and stuff like that. And then I'm like, hey, the other cool part about it is in battle rap, nobody's up that early. Not the top bloggers at the time they weren't up that early, you know. And I'm like, this is my own little time slot. I could just jump in, do what I need to do, and I want to bring something different because, like I said, I don't have time to watch everything that goes on in battle rap all the time. So nobody wants to talk about who beat who in this battle at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'll make it like a little like a radio show where we bring news, bring certain topics, people come up and they can discuss the topics that's going on, or if they have something that they want to talk about, they can do that. And then that's what I did. Now, I'm not gonna lie, everybody said I was crazy for wanting to do it at 6 7 o'clock in the morning. They're like, ain't nobody, Dave, nobody's gonna tune in. And nobody's up that early to tune in, especially for battle rap, this, that, and the third. And lo and behold,
Huh. Huh.
Hey,
Spaces be lit, okay?
right. Not even and that's the thing. Not even with space. It's just like long but whole. Like y'all said, y'all been over there. It's been running smoothly. Like people come up
Oh,
6 7 o'clock
man.
in the morning. At first, everybody's like, "Dave, I hate you for being up this early." Now everybody's like, well, "If I don't go live, people like, why weren't you live this morning?" Again, I can't win.
um,
And then, like you said, the reason why it's a cool vibe because of the fact of I'm one of those people. I'm a chilled and laid back type person. Like
all right,
I'll troll and have jokes with people, but for the most part, I like to relax, chill, and enjoy my time and do jokes. And that's really and I bring that same type of energy over to Waving Blades. You see what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people appreciate that. Like, come on, let's be honest. Nobody hear somebody yelling loud and screaming at 6 o'clock in the goddamn morning. We're gonna be honest.
facts. Facts. I don't be with none of that shit. I don't want to hear nobody crying 6 o'clock in the morning, complaining 6 o'clock in the morning. I
Hmm.
don't want. I don't look. I'm not even woke at 6 o'clock in the morning. Real shit. Like I'm. Hold up. What the hell?
That was weird.
Oh, did my whole cameras just flip just now?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? All right. There'll be some weird shit going on. Yo. I think they trying to take me out, yo. You feel me?
Trying to get you out the way early.
Yeah, yeah, we don't like this shit.
Hmm.
All
I
right,
will. Now I will say this though, right? And I know I keep interrupting y'all. My apologies.
you good,
You
bro?
good?
Look,
Do your
it's your
thing.
show.
I will say this. I do find
Mhm.
it interesting that once Waving Blade started going on in the morning, a lot of these other bigger bloggers started doing content early in the morning. I'm just saying,
Yeah. Mhm.
y'all realize? Oh, people actually up, so let me go ahead. Whatever, it's cool. Yeah, and it's cool.
What the start? What she? Can't nobody else go live now.
But the thing is, I be seeing them go live. I saw somebody go live 5 o'clock in the morning. They was yelling and stuff. So I was like, man, what about
Mm-hmm.
bed rap?
You talking about Larry?
No,
Yeah, 'cause Larry definitely go live 5 in the morning.
I was talking about Pipe Boy.
Piper boy. Oh shit. It be 5 in the morning. That's crazy.
It was 5 in the morning. He was talking about the Discord or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
was like, what? But they be like, people be yelling, and I'd be like, wow, not that deep.
Well, if you're talking about something like that, that's his personality. That's like turning on DME and expecting him not to yell. You feel
That's
me?
a
Or
fact.
like, that's just how certain people do. That's like turning on Battle Troop and expecting him not to spit on the mic. Like it's just
I
that's
Or
can't.
just
not,
that's what they do.
Yeah.
or not to have the mic completely in his face to where you can't. Never mind. But this is like,
You're funny.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so um, let's go back to the original last question, which was where you grew up at and everything.
mm-hmm.
What was it like for you? Not just only switching because you changed locations, you moved from north. I mean, it's not like it's really a big jump because you're still in the south. You feel me? You're still on
Mm-hmm.
the south. The east coast and the south.
Mm-hmm.
You like move one state down. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? But what was it like for you growing up in the South in general? You feel me? Like, did you experience the typical I grew up in the South shit? Was it a different type of experience for you? Was it, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like, what did
so here's the journey. It went from North Carolina, then
you,
it went to France, then it went to Spain, then it went to Germany, then it went
Oh,
and then it went back to Maryland. And then once I got to Maryland, I
you can
I
tell
went and
he
stayed.
wasn't in Baltimore because he said Maryland. Because if he was
mm-hmm,
Well,
that,
hey, dead ass.
mm-hmm.
he was out there with
DC.
the moles.
I was in DC. All right, I was in
Well,
DC with it.
see,
Right.
that's not even Maryland. That's DC. I know it's confusing. I know it's confusing, but you get it.
What?
Baltimore
Hey,
is like that,
they
okay?
call it DC, Maryland. What you want me to say anyway? Nah. But so then it's like at that point, my mom wanted to be able to get more established before she moved again because she wanted to move back down south. So what she did was she sent me to live with my grandmother for about a year or two, and so I went from DC all the way down to Louisiana, then back to Georgia.
Got you.
Mm,
And she's
wow.
told me several times the only reason why she got out the army because as a child, I told her I was like one day I'm like I'm tired of switching schools. I'm tired of getting friends and then losing them. So that's why she got out, and that's why she got out the military. She's like honestly, if I had never said that, she would have stayed longer.
Mm,
But as so far as like being in the South, like I said, my mom's side of the family is from Louisiana, so it was nothing for me to actually be permanently a resident down here. You know.
Right,
And then my dad lives in Virginia. So again, it's nothing for me. It was nothing for me to be in the South. Um, the only thing that I had to get used to being in Georgia is the freaking heat and
that's
the fact that
ooh, ooh.
we get snow once every 50 years at this point.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I had, I got family in Augusta,
hmm
and it's been a couple times I had to take a trip down there, chill with my family or whatever.
hmm
And this one time in particular, my cousin was like, "Yeah, come on, y'all, let's go to the Waffle House." I'm like, "Cool." I don't feel like driving because I'm drove all the way down here. You feel me? So we going. She's like, "I drive, whatever." She
hmm
ain't tell me she ain't had no AC in her car.
hmm
Yo, that heat down there,
hmm
you only can deal with it if you from there, my nigga. Uh, this shit is nasty. Like, it's nasty.
What one of the worst mistakes, we all make mistakes. When we're teenagers, we think we just be doing whatever, right?
Mm,
One summer, I decided I'm gonna grow my hair outside the whole fro. Going, yes, I know y'all about to kill me in the comment section for people that do watch me personally, right? Yes, Dave had a fro at one time when he was younger. It happens, whatever, right?
yeah.
Everybody's gonna be like, watch. They're gonna sit there and say, I can't. Dave with a fro. I can't even imagine what that looked like. I looked crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I had a fro
Hey,
in the
yo,
heat of
said
the
he look
summer.
crazy.
Never again will I
Hmm.
ever do that. No, no. When I mean I thought I was about to pass out at school sometimes, bruh. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this no more. Nope, it's not happening. Not David. After that, I was like, no, we're just gonna keep the fade. And then after time, it started literally fading.
Hey, yeah.
So I want to ask you,
What's up?
what made you like want to like blog about like what made you want to start blogging?
I've I've
Like,
I, when I first got introduced to battle rap, it was actually through the bloggers like the Chris and Bias, the Chris and Bias, the Piper Boys, the Angry Fans, the J Blacks, and all that, right? And I was always interested. It was because I always it was interesting to me the fact that they were able to listen to be able to break down a battle and put their point of view of how they think this person won and that person won, what bar hit like for them, what bar hit for that for him, them, this, that, and third, right? So that was kind of my inspiration but that was kind of my inspiration about it. And then it's just the fact of over time, like with being on Discord, we've being on Discord, a lot of times it's a bunch of guys just having a conversation, and it's just it was it also when me and King first started, before we started EBL, uh we were doing like a media type joint with Rome, because Rome was doing audio battles on Discord first, and we and King kind of formed a little media group, and so we were doing like interviews with with the audio battles there. We were we were recapping the events that we had over there. We were recapping URL events and everything else, right? So it's just something that that always I've been doing anyway, but it just got to the point where I'm like, you know what? This year is the time. Let me go ahead, take control of the helm, buckle down, and actually get to it. And like I said earlier, like I tried it several other times. It's just I've always crashed and burned on it. But now it's just like I'm like this year, no, I'm gonna stick through it. Even though sometimes I'll be tired as hell, or I'll be sitting there struggling to look for topics, and I'll be like, let me just freestyle some bullshit.
so,
That's
mhm.
what it is.
So when did y'all start? Like when was the first year, like the year that y'all started?
EBO started in 2018. Got muted. There you go. Yeah, we started in 2018. What happened was some stuff that went down. You know, what I'm saying, not going to go into details, but some stuff that went down. And me and King decided we wanted to separate. We wanted to do our own thing. Like I said, we had already been doing media anyway, so we were like, yo, we just gonna do media. We're gonna continue watching battles, breaking down battles, this, that, and the third. That's what we wanted to do. But what ended up happening is when we left, a lot of people that were there that liked us and were cool and we was all cool. Like I said, community. It was a community, right? They left. They left with us, right? And so now at that point, we got a whole Discord server full of 90% battle rappers. What are you gonna do but start a battle league at that point? You
Mm,
know?
Pretty much. Okay.
And so then that's how it formed. Like now, mind you, there's other names that we came up with, hindsight being 2020. When we look at them, we're like, yeah, I'm glad we didn't choose the names, but exclusive battle league just stuck and was on from there.
Okay.
Like I think one of the names was like Upper Room Battle League. I'm like, I'm and like when I sit there and think about things, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad we didn't name that because that would have
right,
sounded crazy.
right. All right. So, what was the first battle that you watched?
The first, who, ooh,
Yeah, especially being as though you started off the bloggers, like
that's what I'm trying to think because I've only been watching battle rap maybe 6 or 7 years at this point max. So it's like, ugh. It might have was it. God, I can't even remember. It might
Because
have
I
been a clip.
remember,
I might have
I
been a clips
remember my
battle. I'm
first
gonna be
battle.
honest.
Mm, I'm sorry. What you say?
I think it might have been Clips and Rex. I think.
Mm,
Clips and Rex.
Yeah, I think that might have been it. It was either a Clips battle or Conceded battle. Like I said, it's been so long, I can't remember. And then, like I said, between running Young League, all the other battles we done had, I just
Yeah,
seen
I understand.
everything at this point. Well, I think
No,
it was either Clips and Rex, or it might have been. Oh, what was it? Yeah, I think it might have been Clips and Rex. I'm just gonna go with that one, which was disgusting. Clips, why did you do that to that man? Why? You're a bad person for that. Clips,
yeah,
respectfully.
that was for me. That was my battle for who's my personal favorite battle rapper.
Hmm.
Like at the time, those like Rex was like one of the very first. Um, you like that was one of the first battles that got me on this. Like I'm never not watching battle rap again. Wait, you
Hmm.
feel me? Because everybody like was watching like the Smack DVD shit. Everybody
Hmm.
knew about Mook and Rex and all of them back then. But once I saw that battle, I feel like that was the new energy of battle rap for me.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I felt like that was like, oh shit, this where we at now with it. All right, now I'm hooked back in, and I want to watch everything that happens with this. You feel me?
Hmm.
From that point on. So I mean, by the time I got to Rex and Clips, it was like, all right, Charlie Clips is that nigga, Rex is that nigga. They
Hmm.
both from Harlem, so it's like the king of Harlem. But for me, it's like, yo, whoever win this battle is my goat for real, for real.
Hmm.
And then Clips pulled it off. You feel me? He made Rex look crazy, and I feel like Rex ain't really been like back that high up since then, yo.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
you know.
And to be honest, a lot of people gonna be mad when I say this, but Clips is one of my favorite battlers. I know Clips has some times where he ain't been his best, but Clips has always been one of my favorites. Like when
Yeah,
I
yeah,
go
yeah.
back and look at him and like him and X Factor, sent X Factor to the moon.
Um,
If you
yeah,
look, even if
and that's when X Factor was my man's. Before that, like Clips, hey yo, Clip Show, like you killed a lot of people careers, Like that
that's a
was like
that's a
you
fact.
stopped a lot of people from being that guy. You feel me? Even though Verb got some licks in on well pause. Verb got some death like he hit him with like the Kill Bill move and shit. Like I'm gonna hit you with this move and you gonna walk away, but you gonna die later. Like he did that type of shit to X Factor.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because he said some shit like that's the battle when he started the whole like you got a very homosexual imagination or explicit homosexual imagination. And that's when the whole like X Factor say a lot of gay shit started.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then from there it was like every battle after that was the stigma, like that X Factor was gonna say some gay shit. And then it's like he just fell off or something.
Part. I don't want to mess up y'all algorithm too much, but it's like respectfully, X Factor. When you have tatted on your arm, your swags off, sauce. That's gonna like you open yourself up. Pause
He
to that
definitely
kind of
did that thing.
scrutiny.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What?
You know what I mean? I
Oh, the
said
fact
he
that he got it.
definitely did.
Yeah.
He definitely did touch it. It wasn't thought all the way out, you know. And then I
Like you
also
can't.
think that he was
Good.
feeling some type of way because I remember this promo video where they had like this guy who had sketched like different people,
Mhm.
different battle rappers,
Mhm.
and the one they had of X Factor, they had the real big nose and shit, and nigga
I remember that.
and smacking them shoulder on like the intro to the videos and shit and all of that. Like I felt
Mhm.
like they was like really playing. I think he felt like they was really playing with him at the time, and it kind of like fucked his confidence up or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure, but X
Mhm.
Factor was definitely one of them ones.
Yeah.
So shout out to my bro, Mr. Temp Check in the building. What's good?
What we say?
You know what I mean, all the
Hey.
way in St. Louis. Make sure y'all subscribe, man, if y'all not already, yo. Like, he gonna keep y'all tapped in. He gonna keep y'all tapped in. For sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't catch a lot of bloggers all the time, but Tim, I did. I saw your response to Chris. I enjoyed it. Especially when you was like Mister at Chris Unbiased. I thought that was hilarious. Like you did your thing with
Yeah,
that. Like
that's
the way Tim handled that and trolled him by doing that. I was crying the whole time, like dead serious. Shout out to Tim.
shout out to Tim.
For sure, for sure. For sure. Hey,
Uh,
yo. I'm gonna leave that alone, yo. But yeah, yo, that's my dog, though, yo.
No, this is, and it's just like I feel like if I was to ever have blogger beef with somebody, I would probably do it the exact same way Tim did. Nice, calm, cool, collective, and just troll you the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like, he ain't no dummy, yo. Like I definitely fuck with the whole temp check movement, yo. Like,
Hmm.
you know, I've been following this channel. Like, shit, I think I've been following him since the Hitman battle, for real, for real. I mean, the Hitman interview. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? So, I mean, it's been a little minute now, bro. But yeah, I definitely feel like I'm a part of the family over there, just like I feel like I'm a part of yours over at Wavy Blaze. You feel me? So,
Hey man, y'all gotta come join the Discord. Like we be, that's where we be at, but that's where we be at when we not on Streambot and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Come pull up with us sometimes, Joey and F.
oh,
how can we find the link?
I'll send you the link right now, and on Twitter. Hold on, give me a second.
Thank you.
all right, cool. That's
Especially
This is crazy.
especially because of the fact of we got a bunch of battles over there that especially because we're about to start doing live battles soon. So it's like y'all want to do interview like the guys from Body that does and stuff like that. It's a great way for y'all to network. You know what I mean?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, we got the whole Discord thing already downloaded. I just, you know,
Yeah, I got it too.
it's like something I jumped in, and
Mhm.
it was kind of like a whole new format, a whole new everything. I was trying to
Yeah,
figure where like certain people were at the time and all of that shit. And
Hmm.
it's once you figure it out, it's cool. You feel
yeah,
me? But I'm still trying to get in the habit of going on there, you know, because we got the Twitters and the YouTubes and
Hmm.
you feel me, all these other apps. Discord is just a whole nother thing that I'm gonna have to be in tune
I
with.
feel like
You know what I mean?
for me, I feel like Discord is underground.
Yeah, it's you know,
I think it's underground
yeah,
for real,
for
for
sure, for
real.
sure. But it's definitely
it
a lot more
it
love.
def Discord definitely is the underground. Like one of the things that we've taught it is the underground of the underground.
Right,
Apparently,
right.
hold on, King. I was just about to get to that. Apparently, I was just informed to say this on the YouTube channel. King just gonna just delegate my interview. It is what it is, right? That we got battles tonight at 10 p.m. live on YouTube. He's inviting y'all to come pull up. So make sure y'all come tune in if y'all can.
Tap in,
Yeah, for sure,
y'all.
for sure.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we gonna pop in there when we get done with this.
Next. All right, so I wanted to ask you, did you ever have a crazy moment on your show?
Yes, yes. It's been yes.
Did you ever have a crazy? Oh, yeah, let's
You
go.
know which one it was.
I'm asking. I'm like, go ahead.
Because I want to hear.
She want to hear
you didn't catch
something.
that one after.
I did.
Hold up. Oh, see, it be your own people. All right, we just gonna do this. Let me go find it. I'm gonna just post the clip, and y'all can do what y'all want with it. Where is it?
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. There it is.
Hey, yo, your man Callan here networking in the comments. I like that though. I like that. You feel me? That's what we here for.
That's a
You
fact.
feel me? Look. If y'all need to drop y'all links in the comments or whatever, you feel me? Like if y'all need to promote
All
y'all
right,
shit, do
so I'm gonna
whatever.
post it in a
Y'all got
private
stuff.
chat, I guess, and then let y'all do it, or oh, I could just share it. I'm tripping.
Sure.
All right. Why am I drawing a blank on how to share? I feel stupid. All right, there we go. Yeah. Let me move this over here that way I can see what's going on StreamYard. See, this is why I tell people I like to have two screens. It makes it so much easier. All right. You can you share can you share it on there or can you share it from y'all or no? Or do I have to just put the link in?
Oh, probably not. You probably just gotta put the link in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this then. Actually, since we can't do it that way, I'm gonna talk about it. So, everybody for people that don't know, you know, there's a certain blogger that goes out there by Jihad, aka a fan's point of view, right? So, he is part of Wave Gang or whatever. So one day He's got no. One day he comes up there. Now he's arguing with He comes up there, starts arguing with Jules about something that happened. I don't know the particulars because of the fact of, again, I'm not the type of person that gets into the drama, right?
Mm.
So so he comes up there, starts arguing with Jules one day. Very next day, Jules back up there, comes up, start arguing with him again. Third day, he comes up there, starts arguing with him again. To the point where I'm like, I'm sitting there, and you can see the whole chat watching the frustration that's building on my face. Right, I'm sitting there
Damn.
looking like
And it's
this,
early as fuck in the morning too. On top
going
of
like this, going like this.
it. And
Right,
he ain't never sleep
everybody's
yet from
watching
work.
me. Hmm. To the point where I literally go off on Jihad and told her like, "Yo, why the fuck are you bringing this motherfucking bullshit to my motherfucking platform?" And Jihad's like, "Who you think you talking to, Dave?" He was like, "You don't." He's like, "What? Watch when the next time that me and King hang out or something like that." And I'm like you'll never be there when me and King had that. I'm like, I told your stupid, your dumb ass, I don't live in fucking New York. I live in Georgia. You goddamn idiot, or something like that, right?
Mhm.
There's literally a whole clip of it. Like I said, I posted in y'all private chat and stuff
Okay,
like that.
okay.
There's literally a whole clip of this shit of me going off on him. I'm like, he's like, oh well, next time I see you, I'm gonna violate you. I'm like, no, you're not, because you're never gonna pull your dumb ass up to Georgia. Shut the fuck up, or something like that.
Wow.
Like I literally went off, and it was hilarious because I'm sitting there watching. I was sitting there watching the numbers of people watching. It literally went from like 15, no, 22 or 21 days, 21, 22 to like 30 out of nowhere. I'm like, how no? I just went off for 5 seconds. The whole thing that just jumped out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my
Mhm,
god. But then
mhm.
the whole comment section like, yeah, Dave, get him. Yeah, this the type of day when I'm like,
That's my
see,
ignorant ass. I'm like, what? Get
ignorant.
him, Dave.
Yeah.
You want to let him talk to you like that, son? Call him a bitch.
But everybody knows me. I'm not the type of person. I don't like to get in that type of bag, but I will get in that type of bag. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. It was funny for me saying that because I'm used to seeing you like cool, calm. You feel me all the time. You feel me real mellowed out, and it was like you was getting more and more aggravated as time went on, and then he started like I guess playing with your, you know what I mean, playing with your manhood for real, for real. You
Hmm.
feel me? Like you gonna cross certain lines with me because I'm chill. Like nah, that ain't even what type of time it is. But you still kept it growing though. You feel me? Like you didn't get
Capital.
too out of your body. You feel me? Like you
Well,
definitely handled it.
like like I told him, because I used to host spaces in the morning too. Again, that's another reason why it's easy for doing the morning shit. And
Mhm.
he used to come up there because, again, he thinks because he's wave, he can do this. He could just do what he wants. I'm like, bro, you can't just. At the end of the day, this ain't your fucking platform, and that's my whole thing. You can't just do it. You can't just because you're wave. Don't think those mean you get the access to just talk to anybody crazy. Or you can just do, or you just think that you can do what you want at the end of the day because of the fact that you're the bigger blogger. Okay, yes, you are the bigger blogger compared to me or compared to King or something like that. I understand that. But that means nothing when you're right here with us or at this time. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not the type of person I'm not gonna kiss another blogger's ass at the end of the day, right? No, it's not happening. I may say I'm a fuck with just because I fuck with a blogger don't mean I'm gonna kiss your ass. You know what I mean? And so that's what happened. It's like, and that's, I told him, like, every time I try to do something, here you come around when the shit start popping up, because you want to get a little 15 minutes of fame and clout and stuff like that. And it's just like, no, bro, like I'm tired of it, because you end up ruining the experience for me and for everybody else that's tuning in, for people that want to be able to come up here, dog, because of the fact that you wanted people that want to sit there and drop a blog and beef with everybody. Yo, beef ain't got nothing to do with me, so why are you bringing this shit over here? That ain't got nothing to do with me. That'd be like, if I seen y'all had somebody up here, and that I'm not cool with, or I don't like, and I come up here and start drama. Why? There's not. I'm not. No, I'm not finna do that. I respect people. I respect people's platforms at the end of the day, because I'm one of those type of people that I understand that There are certain people that I'm cool with that rock with me, that rock with other people that I may not necessarily rock with or agree with what they're putting out as content wise, right? But at the end of the day, I'm not finna sit there and be like, oh well, if I see this person up there, I'm finna just go at them. That's not me because of the fact of then that means I don't respect you. If I that means I don't respect you. Just because I don't like that person doesn't mean I have to sit there and fight with them while they're up on your shit. You see what I'm saying? I view people's platform, YouTube channels, platforms, whatever you want to call them, as the house. You see what I'm saying? As this, it's your house. I'm not I'm not gonna go to somebody else's house that I'm cool with and I see somebody that I don't like and just start trying to fight them or yell at them, argue. That's dumb. Like who does that? You know?
All right. Right. So, how do you feel about the state of Betterit?
The state that's an interesting question. I feel like it, other than other than the stuff that's not battle rap related right now. I feel like I feel like the state of battle rap is it's in a cool place. It's not. I feel like it's starting to it's plateaued because of the fact that we're post lockdown. So it shout out Treehouse. Um,
That's funny.
I
Hey,
feel like
yo,
what was I
you
supposed
want
to say?
like do
I
you
feel
want to
like
talk
it's
about it, yo? Like, wow.
You go. The floor is yours if you want to.
nah. I'm good.
Okay. All right. The state of Betterit.
Hey, yo.
What you were saying?
Okay, I feel like the
I
state of battle.
tried, Tree. I tried, Tree. I got you, bro. I tried.
No, but I feel like the state of it's in a good place. Like I said, we're still trying to get out. We got 2 years. We got 2 years where everything was shut down, right? So the whole battle rap formula and battle rap audience, everything kind of switched up during that lockdown. So it's like we're trying to get back what we missed in 2 years. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's why everybody's trying to everybody may look at certain cards and like, yo, I don't like this card. This card's kind of terrible. Or why is this person battling this person? I'm like, y'all have to remember, we were shut down for 2 years. There were certain things that there was probably certain battles and certain things that were happening that couldn't get done during that time period because of the lockdown. So it's like everything's trying to catch back up. Look at bullpen. Bullpen hadn't done an event in what, almost a year prior, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken. Or
Right.
even um what's the joint in Milwaukee? Black Ice. Black
Black
Ice
Ice.
was shut down for 2 years. Literally. We didn't I didn't When was the last time y'all heard of Black Ice event before recently? You know? So it's like every the not only battle rap but the world as a whole is trying to catch up from that. So it's just in that spot right now. Everybody's trying to play catch up. And it's really, even though we was only shut down for 2 years, it's going to take us it's going to take us 4 years to really catch up where we need where we need to be back.
All right. So, how do you avoid drama?
How do I avoid drama?
Yeah.
I avoid drama by not paying attention to drama unless I just got no choice. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Right.
even with the drama that's going on that everybody's talking about right now. I've looked at it. I've adjusted a little bit of it, and that's the other thing. Like even with certain battle rap drama on Blazing Blades, right? I'll address it, but I'm only going to address it one time, and it may
Hmm.
and I try. I'm not going to do a whole 2-3 hour live about it. That's just not me. If I'm going to address it, it's probably going to be 30 minutes of that live, and then I'm moving on from it because of the fact of at that point now I feel like you're just dragging out for views. And let's be honest, even though Joey and I F thought y'all are content creators, I'm a content creator too. We're still battle rap fans at the end of the day, and we don't. let's be honest, all the extra drama that comes outside of battle rap, we get tired of hearing about something new coming on every 3, 4, 5 days. Every week there's something new going on, you know? So it's like why yeah, I could sit there and I could sit there and be like, yo, I'm finna go ahead and milk what's going on as much as possible. But it's like that's not me. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? That's just not I've never just never moved like that. Like
right.
even with the situation, okay, even with the situation that's going on, like I said, if you go look at when I first addressed it, I didn't even put bro name in it.
Mm,
Look what I literally titled it bootlegging. And I didn't put bro name on it. Yeah, I could have put his name in it to get the views up on it, but that's just not me. I'm not view chasing, you know?
I feel you.
right.
I understand that.
Real shit. Um, do you?
Especially when it's somebody that, like I said, somebody I'm cool and I rock with. Me, Cola, me and Black Cumbias, I've been cool with them forever now. So it's like it would be effed up in my it just in my mind and the way I look at it, it would be effed up if I'm sitting there putting your name in it along with every other blogger about it.
Mhm, mhm.
Now now I could probably talk to them and be like, no, Dave, you good. But it's just like for me, and no, it's not. I'm not good with that. Or like even when y'all remember the Tyree Nichols the Tyree Nichols incident, right? That just happened not too long ago. Y'all now remember I was putting their GoFundMe in the description box for a minute for the longest, right? I never titled any put their name in the title out of respect for the family. Now again, I could have, but I didn't because out of respect for the family. I'm not a like if you go on my lives aren't click if you look at any of my lives, they're not clickbaity at all. Some of them are like the now today's was not gonna lie. But that was mostly because it was funny.
Right,
But for the most
right.
part, my shit's not clickbaity. I don't want to number one, trying to make something clickbait, that's a whole lot of way to try to create a whole lot of creative bag that I think I'm not been able to tap in yet. And two, it's just not for me. That's just not how I do things. That's just not how I rock.
Right, right. I'm with that. I'm with that. And it's just do you and do you credit that to you being a little bit older and just not wanting to be like just it's certain type of attention that you don't want at this point.
Hmm.
You know, like it's not like you jumping off the porch and you like, no, fuck that, I'm here now. I want to be the next big thing. And da, 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 da. No, you just got a mission that you want to do or something that you enjoy doing, and you just want to do that. Like you don't want all of the extra shit.
Pretty much is what it is. And it's like, like you said, all right, if I jump out the window and try to be on the next big thing, even though I sit there and brag about, oh, I'm the hottest thing in the morning because I'm supposed to. That's what, I'm doing
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right, right, yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like my thing. Like if there ever, I don't want to have to do it any backlash from having beef with somebody with this person, that person, da 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 da. That's just not. I got a full time job, a full time overnight job. I got a wife, 3 kids, and I also help run a YouTube channel. What makes people think I got time to be dealing with everybody? No, I'm good. Now,
Right.
if in the future something ends up happening, I'll address it then, like I addressed it with the whole jihad situation, right? Or I think me and homie Brills got into it one time. I'll address it then, but other than that, no, I don't. I'm not. In, I'm not here to be a shock be a shock jock blogger. That's not me. There's a lane for that, and that's not the that's there's a lane for that, and that's not my lane. At the end of the day,
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, how do you feel about like the so-called messy bloggers? You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like it's good for battle rap, or do you feel like it takes the attention away from it and it just creates more confusion and shit? Like,
I see it as two ways, right?
mm,
So you in any community, you're gonna have the good, and you're gonna have the good, but people say the good, and the people that say the bad, right? And there, and in any community, you got there's a certain amount of people that are gonna want to watch messy bloggers, a certain amount of people that's just gonna watch people like prime example J Black. You see what I'm saying? And it's like I'm a person that believes in balance. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you got if you're gonna have good bloggers, you gotta have messy bloggers. It's just is what it is at the end of the day.
Right.
Some people are gonna only watch the messy bloggers, some people are gonna watch only the good bloggers, some people are gonna or quote unquote good bloggers. Some people are gonna watch both. It's just it's a factor it's a factor of YouTube. Like again, you can go in any community on YouTube. Look at what was it, the true crime, my shout out John Rose. You got the true crime community. They with the but they had certain people over there where they were messy content creators and non-messy content creators. uh you see what goes on in the red pill community. We're not even gonna talk about that, like or you even in the even in the reaction hemisphere. There are people, there's some people that are good reactors. There's some, like it's literally everywhere at the end of the day. So it's like you got, even though you may not like what they're doing, they're going to be here, and you just have to accept it. You're not going to be able to get every messy blogger out of there, because it's like for everyone that you try to get out of there, there's going to be another like 3 to 5 that's eventually going to pop up anyway. You're never going to be able to completely scrub out quote unquote messy bloggers out the community. And
Right.
plus, if we're going to be honest, you gotta have that alternate perspective on things sometimes.
Mm.
Absolutely.
If everybody's
Absolutely.
looking at it the same thing, then at that point, what it's a mob mentality.
Mhm. Now let me ask you this: what would you consider a messy blogger? Because if you're a blogger who just reports on what's going on, what the topics are, is
Hmm.
that a messy blogger, or is there another definition to it?
Let's see. What do I consider a messy blogger? I feel like if the content that you're creating is more quote unquote negative than positive, I feel like you're kind of a messy blogger. You see what I'm saying? If the way or if the way you're presenting is trying to make a situation look worse than what it is. You see what I'm saying? You're a messy blogger. Or, shout out to, no disrespect, no disrespect to Tooth is, Tooth started out as being messy. We gonna be honest, dropping cards before they were released and this, that, and the third. Like that's what he did. But it's just like, I'm glad, like with Tooth, I'm glad he's kind of stepped away from that. But let's be honest, Tooth is still kind of a messy blogger because if somebody disagrees with him, what he's gonna do? He gonna drop receipts of them doing this, that, and the third, or even with the whole Miss Hustle thing and and everything, the Miss Hustle picture in front of everything, like he's gonna do that. But again, you gotta have that because you gotta have that in the community. You cannot just have everybody being positive bloggers. If that's gonna be it, then everybody's gonna be bored in like 5 minutes.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But
All right, so who are your top? I could say like three bloggers.
Mm-hmm.
Who are your top three bloggers?
Dylon. No, I'm just joking.
let's do
Top three
five.
blog.
Let's do five.
Let's
Ooh,
see. Babe.
ooh. Now, are we talking about bloggers, or we just talking about media? Because that's kind of
All right,
it's two different
let's
things.
do top five blogger media all together. Just to make it,
Okay, so just mix it everything together.
yeah, you can mix it all
Yeah.
together. Top five YouTube channels,
All right, there we go.
battle rap
I like
related.
I like
Not
that. I like
battle
that.
rap, but battle rap related.
I like that one a little bit better. All
All right.
right, so and this is just no random one. It's completely off the top of the head. Black Compass, like I said, only because of the fact I've been rocking with Black Compass forever. Like what I'm saying. Black Compass is one of them. Smoke Kings, that's my dog. That's my
Smoke
dog.
King, shout out to the
Salute.
commission.
That's a fact. Um, Caps, because Caps is goat at this point. You cannot like Caps.
Shout out to
That's three.
Caps. Shout out to Black
Then
Compass too. I wasn't like leaving y'all out, yo. Shout out to Black
no,
Compass.
no, I get it. I get
That's
it. Caps. Shit. Oh, that's three. I don't watch that many bloggers. That's the fucked up
Right.
part.
Oh, well, then we
Joy
should have left
nine,
it. We could have left it at three.
Joy nine,
Oh man, get out of here.
and Wave and Blaze podcast. There we go. We're gonna be like
All right, boom. That's the top
that.
five. We top
There
five.
you
You
go.
heard me?
That's what's
We
up.
about to put out a tweet right now that we made Dave's top five
Let's go.
YouTube channels. You feel
Yeah,
me?
and like I said,
Boom.
because I don't watch, I don't watch a lot.
He
It's
don't
hard for
even
me
be
to say
watching
my.
y'all other channels. He don't even watch y'all.
And
You
if I
know?
do, it's once in a blue. It's once in a blue. It's different. Look, you got to remember, I'm still a nerd. So like a lot of my YouTube algorithm is watching games and anime and stuff like that. That's just my core thing.
Okay.
I
Like
feel
if
you.
I ever left battle rap, I would probably just be a gaming streamer. Mind you, people have watched most of the games I play. I'm kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie, but it
Well,
is what it is.
hey yo,
It's just
I'm
what
not
it
gonna hold you
is.
though. Like in my quest of saying fuck cable for real, and just
hmm
getting more involved in YouTube and shit and see what's
hmm
going on. I found some dope ass channels on shit that I didn't give a fuck about like before. You know, like
hmm
the whole like Marvel universe shit and like the backstory. Like just listen to somebody like really narrate it rather than watch it. Sometimes gives you a different understanding of certain things.
I
And
know it's what is it? I think it's Comic Explained is one of them. I think I know which
yeah,
one you're talking about. Where they literally read it. They got the pictures of it, and he's like doing the different voice acting. I know exactly what you're talking about.
well,
Yeah, I've watched.
I
Oh,
didn't watch that one. I didn't watch
okay,
that one. Like it's like marvelous videos is one of them.
okay.
You know what I mean? It's more so like they telling like stories about the different like shit you might not have seen. You feel me? Like it might be like Spider Man from universe whatever. You feel me? And
hmm
some shit that went down, or like the evil Batman that was mixed with the Joker from this universe that you might not have knew about and shit like that. You feel me? Like it'd be shit like that. And I find
hmm
myself getting caught up in that shit sometimes. So I could see how people really like be into that shit. You
hmm
know? But one thing I do watch though, motherfucking Death Battle. That's my shit right there. Like,
A
Uh-huh.
lot of
fucking
people, you know what? A lot of people don't know about Death Battle. That's the funny thing. Like that's interesting because I wasn't one of the people that used to watch Death Battle all the time. Like Death Battle used to be my shit I used to watch, or what was it? Epic rap battles of history. Now I know a lot of people in the battle rap culture gonna probably look at that like this shit lame, it's corny,
yeah,
this, that,
I
and the
don't like
third.
that shit.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
But you gotta look at it from an entertainment you can't look at it as in a battle rap, just a specific battle rap sense. It's supposed to be a parody. You see what I'm saying? It's not really supposed to be battle. It's not what we look at. It's just a parody. That's really what it is.
I mean, that's a fact. Like, it's cool, but like I appreciated the ones that the battle rappers did a little bit more. You feel me? Like when they had the Mustaverse catch up shit, like the shit
hmm
like that. Like I like that shit more than I like the other shit. You feel me? Like
Right.
it's just like for me, it's like watching Wildin' Out and like Hitman and Conceited not battling on it, like not freestyle battle. Like when what's his name DC Young Fly and the white girl be going back and forth for shit. That's how I look at epic rap battles history and shit like that. You feel me? Like, oh
No,
y'all
I
just
understand
playing,
it.
yeah. This ain't there ain't no real skill in this shit. Y'all just fucking around. You feel me? Like real
Yeah,
shit.
and that's the thing. It's like I said, it's all about balance. That's why I tell people like yeah, I watch URL, but I also watch RB. Watch, and I always watch King of the
Yeah.
Dot too because of the fact that it's about you gotta have a balance. You can't just watch one thing and then not watch
No, real
anything
shit.
else.
Facts.
Real shit. And
Or
that's
let
a
me say
fact.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. You can, but then at that point, your vision about everything else becomes jaded. Let me say it like that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a
Mhm.
fact.
That's true. All right. So, what are your top five leads?
Top five leagues, URL, like again, no order. URL, RBE, King of the Dot. Um, Chrome might be up there right now at this point. Chrome is definitely on the list at this point. Hold on, so uh, URL, RBE, King of the Dot, Chrome 23, and OSPL.
Hmm. Dope. Shout out to Kel. Shout out to Rain.
I love what Kel does over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, Especially because of the fact that like if you really look at the landscape of where battle rap is like in URL in the URL sense, a lot of the guys that are the newer talent and are coming from over there. Like shout out to Kels, whatever you doing over there is working. You getting your peoples out there, and I respect it at the end of the day. You know.
Real shit,
That's
real
true.
shit. Like, and
She
that
is
that hits
working.
close to home because Kel's is right up the street. You feel me?
Hmm.
Like,
Mhm.
OSBL is family to us as well. You know what I mean? Like, shit, man. Like, it's I got nothing but good things to say about OSBL. You feel me? Like, even down to the wings and the venue. You feel me? Like
Hmm.
everything be on point.
And then you can also become a member of OSBL on the YouTube page, and you can
Hmm.
see all the battles for, and it's, it's a nice membership.
Hmm.
Mhm. Um,
Hey, and what a
mhm.
lot of people don't know, the current EBO champion is actually a battle on OSBL. Shout out Villa.
Well, that's dope.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
dope.
for sure, for sure.
Hmm.
And for the people who don't know, Murder just battled Prez Mafia on what was that Survivor Series?
Yeah,
Yep.
Survivor Series in North Carolina.
yeah.
Hmm.
This past Saturday,
Mhm.
and he's also a member of KMM, and he's
Hmm.
managed by Kels. So
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, come on, yo, like she taking over shit. You feel
That's a
me?
fact.
Like for real, for real. Shout out to
Like I
Kels.
said, I don't know what she doing over there, but salute to, like I said, salute to Kel. Like I can't wait to see who else. Like even with what was it, Saflair and Foots being out now. Like everybody's been punching on the fact of why is Rum Nitty battling Saflair? It's like you have the number one champion, right? The champion of last year going against the number one person from the recent Crucible. It kind of made you what best way to test it to test him. Either you're gonna sink or you're gonna swim is what it is. Like let's be
Facts.
honest. How many times a lot of us done had parents when it came to Chinese teachers how to swim, what they do? They throw their ass in the water.
Facts.
We know how black.
Facts.
We know how black people how black parents do. I just throw you in there.
For sure,
You
for
either
sure,
sink
for
or
sure,
swim.
for sure. Alrighty, so um, what's that? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So Divide and Conquer is definitely around the corner.
Hmm.
Um, that card is crazy.
I love that card. Like I said, a lot of people
It's
have been punching on that card. I love the card personally.
it was battles I didn't know that I wanted to see.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And that was before the face-offs. You know.
Hmm.
So let's get into it. You want to do some predictions for that card coming up?
Hold on, let me get. I went. I'm not gonna lie to you. I literally went to URL instead of RB. Um,
Oh shit!
I'm
Hey
bugging.
yo,
Yeah,
I
my
mean we pretty
shout out
much
to ARP.
yeah, we pretty much know the damn card for real, for real.
Mhm.
It might not be in order, but we pretty much know all the battles.
Right.
Talked about it a few times now.
Where
So
is it?
where you want to start with? You want to start with the main event? Yeah, let's get to it.
BK versus Murder. BK versus Moot.
Big K versus Moot. What do I think about this? Ugh. It's a battle that I didn't think that would ever go down. That I didn't expect. I didn't expect to be able to be able to book that. I didn't think that. It's not a battle I ever thought like, hey, wonder what Big K would be. How Big K would go against Moot. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, as a Big K fan, even though he has me blocked, just shout out Big K.
You
Um.
know, don't get me blocked by affiliation, yo. Like we be real good, yo. Hey,
I
Big K,
can't.
Hey,
yo,
you
like, look, he cool, yo. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? You know how we rock with the 757 40. You already.
hey, you never know. He might already have you blocked. You don't even know
He ain't blocked me,
it.
yo.
Not yet.
I'm checking as soon as we get off of here.
See, look, there go my brother, Smoke King. Yeah,
You already. You
yeah.
already. Commission. You already. Yeah, yo. But talk about it. How you
Big
feeling? How you
K
feeling?
versus Murder Mood. I feel like this is in the blue room, so it's a small room pit fight type setting.
Yeah, you know what time
Ah.
it is. It's gonna be trenchy.
Mm-hmm.
He just might just call him a bitch.
He definitely gonna do that. I feel like well, okay. I feel like I might have. I think I'm gonna go. I think I got. If I'm going Mook 2-1 because of the fact that I feel like even though this is Big K's biggest battle and he's gonna do his best, is like what can Mook say to Big K at this point? He's got the whole angle how Mook tried to get him on dot mom, this, that, and the third, or there's some other little angles here and there in the past. Was like, is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough to beat Mook, especially if Mook's in that gutter setting where it's like where it's really about what you're writing at this point. It ain't about the reactions. Like you see what we did. We see what we did against Tay Rock when there was no crowd reaction. Now it's gonna have a little bit of crowd reaction. It's still in that small room setting. I don't know. I gotta go with Mook 2-1. And like I said, salute to Big K. Don't block my boy Joy now. You know what I'm saying? This is just my predictions.
Please don't block me, yo. Please don't. You know what I mean? I'm just a host, damn it. All right.
Exactly why I got a disclaimer on my shit.
All right. So shit. Like I said, we ain't gotta go in order, but I want to go in order of the ones I want to talk about in the order I want to talk about them for real, for real,
Talk
for
to
real.
me.
At least get your opinion. So next up,
Hold up,
we
hold
got
up, hold up, hold
pros.
up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Who you got, Big K or Murder Mook?
I already said it.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you say? My bad, I
You
missed
missed
it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to run it back and catch that
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, you said shout out
one.
757. My bad. Yeah, yeah. It
No, I'm
went over
fucking
my
with you.
head.
No, I'm fucking with you. I ain't say that though. I ain't say that though. I still don't know who I got in that battle for real.
Hmm.
Um, it's a few different variables. That's why,
Hmm.
like I always think setting matters,
Hmm.
and I know where the battle is, and I know how far it is from where he is, and I know it's gonna be like more of a home game for Big K than people think it might be.
Right.
You feel me? I just got that vibe. I got a feeling that they are going to go crazy in there for Big K.
Hmm. Hmm.
And Mook gonna have to fight. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. You feel me?
Hmm.
Um, how often has Mook been on the road? Like how many away games you seen Mook have?
Let's see. All right. He had no. Verb was in New York. The Reed battle was a away game. The two on
The
two
Reed
was
battle
in
was a away game, but where was it?
was that in Houston?
So that was a away game for both of them.
Yeah, that was the away game for both of them.
Right. That don't count.
Oh, I mean, you said
No, it
away game.
really it don't count. That's like neutral ground.
Okay, fair enough.
You feel me?
Um,
And that's way far from where both of them from.
that's a fact. Where else has come on? What was the
Has
two
Mook
on the
has Mook
the
ever went to somebody's home to fight them, or like up the street from somebody else's house to fight them? You know what I mean? Like not no like this is different, yo. Like you feel me? Like this is a real away game for Mook.
yeah. I can't think
And
not off the top of my head. Pause is necessary. I can't think of a real away game like he said where he went to somebody's crib was like, yo, I'm here, let's go through let's battle.
right,
Not off
because
the top of my
when
head.
his other battles on RBE, they were against other people that came from URL as well, or like from other leagues as well. It wasn't
Hmm.
like he went there to fight the mother. Like I mean, and I know Big K is not from what I mean the same, but he's been a staple over there for years now. Like
Hmm.
he's one of RBE's biggest stars right now. Like that's what he is.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So he's going to the doghouse
Right.
now. You feel me? With that
Hmm.
perspective, you feel me? You still feel like Mook T1?
Yes, because of the fact of even with that because of the fact of okay, a lot of people said that his last performance on RB versus Verb was a good performance, but he was outdated. So he's also been getting flack even with that, even after that about certain battles. But then he had the Geechee battle, he went crazy, even though he did a lot of crowd pandering, but he did what he's supposed to do. He trying to win the battle. So Now with this time around, he's got to be able to he's got to be able to switch gears, where he can't do a lot of New York crowd pandering. But I feel like because he knows that and he realized what the people want, he's gonna use that momentum and to take it into this battle. You see what I'm saying?
Facts, facts, facts.
And then you gotta think about it this way. What would it like just the Mook's one of the person he thinks about optics, right? The optics of how of what it's gonna look like. Him going from beating Geechee like that, like the way he did, and then getting dog walked by Big K. I'm like, he's not gonna want that to happen. I feel like he's got he for there's too much pressure. There's too much pressure for himself for him to let that happen.
I feel you. I feel you. All right, all right. So you want to get in the clips and Rosenberg?
Clips biased, so Clips do win.
Hell yeah, you definitely blocked. You was blocked. All right, we got Rim versus Sway Seven.
Remedy Loco versus Sway Sever. And I said this when we did ours. I'm not too familiar with Remedy Loco, unfortunately. Like, so it's like it's just based off what I know. This is just based off what I know. I'm gonna go wave 2-1, but it could be a debate. But I'm not gonna sit there and say that because I don't know what Remy can do that is gonna be a 2-1 clear. It could go 2-1 either way. But just like I said, based off what I know with Swave, I'm gonna go with Swave 2-1. I'm gonna go Swave 2-1.
Uh, um, Remedy Loco Fire, yo. You should definitely go like look at some of his material. You feel me?
I'm a
I'm not
I'm a
saying that I'm not saying that to say that he's better than Swave. You feel me?
mm-hmm,
But I'm saying that the reason why they matched once I thought about it, it made sense.
mm-hmm,
Because like you said, everybody gotta go upstairs at some point. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
So this gonna be a good test for him. You feel me? To see
Okay.
it'll make sense when you see it, yo. Trust me, trust me, trust me.
Got you.
All right, so
You got Coach Coleon.
ooh,
Coach Coleon versus Pain.
mm, mm,
Woo, hoo, hoo,
mm,
hoo.
mm, this I'm gonna pass on this one, y'all.
Ugh.
I'm gonna use my pass on this one. Fuck that. I don't know.
That could be like, even though I love Big K and Murder Mook, and that has a possibility about it. Like, Coach and Coach and Payne also has potential to be battle of the night too. Like, I feel like because they gonna want to they want to show out because of the fact that they've been coming up through the brick system and everything else over the past year. They're gonna want to show out, especially being under a card where Mook and Big K battling each other. Like, both of them are gonna want to show out. That could go 2-1 either way, to be honest.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I can't wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like you know how they got like the heavyweight bouts and then all of that shit. Like for me,
Mm-hmm.
this is like the the light heavyweight championship bout for me. You feel me? It's like oh shit, like whoever do this, whoever
Mm-hmm.
win this one might be next up on one of them big, one of them big cards like headlining against somebody. You feel me? Like you never know.
Exactly.
So put on the show, fellas. You feel me? Like I'm rooting for both. I'm just rooting for a good battle on this one. Like I just want to see
I
what's
just
going.
look. I'm gonna be honest. I just hope they don't try like ARP. Shout out to you. Don't put neither one of them don't want one of them up and coming brothers against ill will. Please don't do that. We don't want to see them die that quick. Like, come on now, don't do that. I feel like ill will one of them people who you can't. I feel like ill will might get pain or coach out of it. Look, it just saying.
Yo, he just battled with Hollow the Dawn. You think they going to like have him battle like a up and comer next, or you think they gonna
I
just
would hope. And you never know with ARP. You know ARP will throw a curveball out there. You see
if
what I'm
it
saying?
makes sense, he would probably like. I could see like if I could see him doing that to you. Let me shut up. Man. I can't. I
Again,
can't
it's
get. I was
ARP.
trying to like get you out of ARP. I can't get you out of that one. Like y'all would do some shit like that. Like never mind.
But then it's like it'll be when you look at it, it'll be like, okay, this could be a fire match, even though so and so may just get 30, he may still be it still may be a great match. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta turn up. That's the
Mm-hmm.
type of shit they do over there. I already know the formula. They gonna make you fight. So
Mm-hmm.
they don't give you no layups over there.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? If you get comfortable, you're gonna have to battle the motherfucker that you probably thought you never was gonna have to battle. Like they gonna do that. Like this. That's just how it goes. That's why we love it.
Hmm. That's again, you're
That's why
right.
we
That's why I
love
love ARP
it.
because you just never know what he's gonna put on a card. You're just like, why? And you're like, yeah, though.
And then when it happened, they be like, "Oh shit!" Like they really know what they doing.
Hmm.
It's like let's go. What's next?
All right, so we got QB Blake Diamond versus Robin
Oh,
Ramos.
then we did all of that, and then this battle come up. I don't know. Yeah, I got QB.
Yeah,
Uh,
I got a misogynistic answer to this, but I'm gonna leave it alone for
hey,
YouTube
yo,
purposes.
yeah, don't, yeah, we not doing that. Hey, yo, this a sleeper right here though. And enough people ain't really talking about it, but this battle about to be fire too.
No, like yeah, that's the thing. Is like I think it's gonna be dope, but I'm going
Oh,
QB 2-1.
oh, oh no, that wasn't my sleeper. I was
Oh
talking
my
about
bad.
this next one. This next battle was my sleeper battle. It's Show Off versus Chef Trez.
I love it. I'm not gonna lie. As somebody been watching RBE for years, I've been waiting to see that battle. I'm glad it's finally going down. Like, if Trez can turn up it could turn. I know he's got health issues, so it's hard for him to turn up. If Trez can turn up just a little bit, show off really gonna have a fight on his hands. You see what I'm saying? And because that's literally the only thing that separates the two is the aggression. Like show off can really get in your face and really get all hype on you. Like Trez can't really do. Trez be chilling. You just want to. He just come up there to rap, and you do have some crazy rebuttals here and there. It's like so. It's like ugh. I'm gonna go Trez two. I'm gonna go Trez 2-1. We going there. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go Trez 2-1.
Trez 2.
Yep. I'm gonna hit we hitting the wild card. I'm going Trez 2-1. But it's still gonna be a crazy battle. Like you said, that could be another potential battle of the night. Because
My
also
problem
kind
with
of
Chef, yeah, my
go ahead.
problem with Trez is that sometimes he'll lose in the building and then he'll win on camera if you really listen to what he's saying.
Hmm.
And I don't know if I want to count that or not. Like I want, like I think Show gonna get it in the building.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like you said, because it's that whole performance and that aggression aspect in the building is gonna hit. Now on cam, it might look different, but if Trez can just start, if Trez can pin something together where it's just some crazy back to back haymakers, even if he's not completely turned like that,
Yeah. I know what
it
you're
could
saying.
still it could sway it, especially because we are in that small room. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting battle. I think it's gonna boil down to the energy too, like you said though.
Hmm.
Like I think if Trez can turn up just enough to just combat what he doing. Like don't just lay down and just like I done seen Trez do that. That's why I'm kind of like I haven't seen his last couple drops.
Hmm.
You know, and I've
Yeah,
seen him go in there,
I still
throw
gotta go
some
watch him and
flurries,
John John.
try to sugar Ray Leonard, you know what I mean, some shit, and then get up out of there. But
I seen Trez. The last time I seen Trez, I think he was rocking the room when I seen him. It
Uh
was a
huh.
fire battle when I seen him, and he was battling in VA.
Uh huh.
So it was fire to battle, but I haven't seen Trez in like since that battle.
Yeah,
Fire
I still
time.
gotta go watch him and Nunna versus Foots and Flair, and I still gotta watch him and John John also. So
like I said,
even though
once
I'm
I see those up in back,
even though I'm app gang, I'll be behind on battles.
Me too.
oh,
Cause it be so many fire battles all over. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta catch up on the app.
Yeah, and
but
then like I feel like app gang we kind of lazy because we're like, all right, we know that the battle's gonna
It's
be there.
there,
We
right?
just gonna watch it whenever.
Facts. That's the truth.
I know I'm just like, you know. we got pay per views that I didn't even like watch all of the battles of.
Yeah,
Like really,
that's true.
like real shit. Yeah, what else? Let's get back. Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we got Tato versus Lady J.
That's the undercard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like what happened to the?
I'm not familiar with either one of them like that, so I can't really comment on that one,
Yo,
to be
yo,
honest.
yo, you gotta go watch Tato battle. Stop playing. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and end this interview now. It's like I'm joking. Yeah. Shout out to my dog Tato though. But no, let's get back to the main card, yo. We got yeah, it's one more left. It's one more left. It's King Los and Ill Will.
Ill Will 2-1, possibly 30 clip.
Mm.
Mm,
Ill
mm,
Will's got way Ill Will's got way
mm,
is got way too much way too much that I don't think that Los is gonna be able to be prepared for. Like even in that blue room setting, like because Ill Will can get into that pin setting. We seen him doing it against Daylight, right? And he went crazy against Daylight. And then he can still incorporate the freestyle side, his jokey side and stuff like that. And in a
mm,
small room, we've seen it multiple times. Jokes hit just as hard in the small room as they do on a medium stage and a big stage. Low, Lois, yes, your pen is immaculate. The way your pen is immaculate, but it's like when you're going against somebody that can do what you can do and more, and then turn up and be in your face about it too. Like, it's gonna get dark. It could get dark for those. I gotta go with Will 2-1. And plus, like you said, Will got high momentum from that hollow battle now, and he's back in that literally back in that same settings. It is it's the factors are factoring.
these are the facts. These are the facts. I'm definitely concerned for Los. You know what I mean? My fellow Baltimorean. You
Hmm.
feel me? My fellow dummy. You feel me? Like
Hmm.
I'm definitely concerned for you in this battle, bro. Like,
I like Ill Will. I like the way I like his style. I like the way he set up his schemes and stuff. I like it. I
Hmm.
think he will win.
Hmm.
Two
uh,
one.
it's kind of hard for me to bet against the illest of Williams. Um, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. Of course, I want Los to do great and to show the world that he's the legend that I believe that he is. You feel me?
Hmm.
But he got to go out there and prove it. You feel me? He
Hmm.
definitely got to go out there and prove it, yo. So I mean, I think
And
that's all
then
the better. I
about to
think
say
that's all like
we see what Ill Will did with the last industry. Shout out to my boy Jag. We see what Ill Will did with the last industry rapper. Sent Jag up there. Ew, it was nasty.
mm,
Coke
mm,
whiter than ARP saying, "What have we here?" Like
mm.
stop it, Will. Stop. Stop, Will.
Stop
Stop
it.
doing this to people.
Oh
You're
man. Hey yo, so where do you see yourself with this whole like media thing? You know, with the league and all that. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
in 2 years. In 2 years, I still hope to be doing Wave and Blaze podcast. That's my goal. We like I said, me and King's trying to do try to start and enter the where King start trying to start moving from audio battles to doing virtual battles, right? So but he still wants to keep the audio. So we got somebody that we're like, okay, they said they'll run the audio and then King's gonna run the virtual. And then so like in the next year or two, I hope for us to be able to do stage battles, like find a little venue where we can start doing stuff like that. So and then at that point, maybe we could just have all three. We got stage battles, virtual battles, and audio battles. Just having all of that on one channel. I think that's a whole dope concept because then it's like, one of the things that EBL has always said, like, we accept everybody there. If you're new and you don't know how to battle, you want to get into battling, come join us. We'll set you up on cards. And it's like if we have that whole dynamic where it goes from audio to virtual to a stage, it's like it's like a whole proving process. The stage will be your the stage where you want to get to. You start off in audio, then you get to virtual because you start with audio to work on your pen and work on your penmanship. You start, then you get to virtual to be able to work on your performance, and then the stage is where you put is where we see where you put everything together. You know, and then that way we got our own. We have our little system where it can constantly go like that. Plus, that way, the cool thing about doing audio and virtual when you're doing these events, there's no cost on them as so far like when you do a stage. So it's like that helps out to where we can we can be able to pay. If we have to pay for a venue, that money, the money we get from doing YouTube can go to that, or whatever I have that we're doing. So that's the goal for us in the next 2 years. King wants to do it by the end of the year.
That's dope.
He wants to do his first in-person event at the end of the year. We're gonna see if we can do it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, where would y'all do it in Georgia?
I think no King's Cham because King's in New York. So I think he and Burroughs. I think they know us got a spot that might be able to do it in New York, or Commodity. He's got his own little dance. He's got his own little dance studio and stuff like that. So it may be where we just do it there. So
I see, like, I hate both of those ideas because it
Nut.
costs too much to drive to New York. You know what I mean? And then drive back, and then like Georgia is far as fuck.
Mhm.
So if we coming down there, we gotta stay for the weekend and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yo, like we in the middle of some bullshit.
we just look. All of us just gonna sit there and camp out at Commodity's house. Fuck
No, yo, y'all
it.
got, yo, look, y'all gotta come to Baltimore, yo. Y'all gotta do an event in Baltimore, yo. Ain't nobody gonna get killed, yo. Like, I'm like Calico, yo. Like, had
Okay.
it.
Wow.
Like, yo, for real, yo. Like, we trying to get it lit, yo. You see, we got the Ravens, yo. You feel me? We got the casinos. You feel me? We got a
Hey
top
man,
golf. You
hey
feel me?
man,
We got
if you can,
water.
but see, here's the thing. Even in the DMV area might still be a possibility because there's a couple of state leagues that King is in connections with, so that we could still do one in the DMV area also. You just never know.
I mean, it's a league that you in connection with. You on Pit Fights TV right now, streaming.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, that's right. My bad. I apologize.
That's true.
You feel me? Like, y'all could definitely take a trip out here and come get your asses with. You feel me? Like, anytime. Like, we
Hey
definitely like
man.
punching people in the mouth.
Hey
You
man.
know?
Look, we've been doing this for 5 years. If you remember Mortal Kombat, it had when you were going up the stages. You know what I'm saying? We didn't
Yeah.
we didn't knock down everybody. We don't duck. No, when I say this, we don't duck nobody. It is what it is. We will definitely facilitate that if that was to go down. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely be like, yo, it only take one phone call. Yo, Villa, where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Talking
Yeah, for
to
sure, for sure. Just know it's gonna be a long, sad ride home. Right?
Yeah, for y'all.
That's
I
all.
mean, for y'all, but y'all gonna be right around the corner. But you know what I'm saying?
Be
It is
around the
what it is.
corner. No, that's love, yo. That's love, though, yo. Like, definitely in the future, you gonna see some Pit versus EBL action. You feel me?
That's fire.
See if y'all Warriors ready to come to Sparta.
Hmm.
You heard? Because they ain't new to this. Like, we got battlers. Like, our champion been doing this for 5 years.
That's
You feel
cool. Our
me?
champion has been doing. Look.
Yeah.
Knowledge says now we got killers over here. Hey, knowledge again. EBL, we don't duck no smoke. You know what I'm saying? We accept all call outs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what was it? The Jag when we did King versus Jag on Spaces. That was a call out. What y'all see what happened there? Smoked them 5-0. You know what I'm saying? We don't duck no smoke around here. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's one of our killers right there, Chopper. You feel
Chopper,
me? That's a SFF Chopper. You can look him up on YouTube too. He get busy. You feel
I
me?
bet.
He'll smoke one of them too. You
Yeah,
feel me?
and y'all and all of y'all are welcome to come join the Discord. Come chop it up with us. Like you see, what I'm saying, come enjoy all
Oh
the
yeah, for sure,
all
for
the
sure.
chaos that happens in our server because there is chaos that happens in our server every now and then. You may go in there, you may hear two niggas arguing for like 2 or 3 hours. You know.
All right, for sure. Make sure y'all come over to Pit Fights. God bless Pit Fights, no place else on Facebook. You
Hmm.
Okay.
feel me? Get tapped in with some of the artists. That's where they all be in there chopping it up at for the public to see. You
Okay.
feel
Mm-hmm.
me? And if y'all so happen to catch us in the space, you feel me? They definitely gonna pull up in there
Horrible.
too. But I want
Hmm.
all hey, Chop, let everybody know on the Discord. Where can they find it at, Dave?
Hey, I sent you the link in your DMs. All you gotta do is share that link to everybody. You see what I'm saying?
For sure. I got you. I'm gonna send that out. Hey, there go the one and only Shaka Pitts has pulled up. Peace, good brother. You
What's
feel
up,
me?
Shaka?
What's the
For
word,
sure,
Shaka?
yo. Honored to have you here. This is the founder of Pit Fights TV,
Fire.
Shaka Pitts. You feel me? Make sure y'all go check out my interview with Shaka too, man. Like it's a whole lot of history in there. Shaka has been around. You feel me? Like he
Hmm.
like the TK Kirkland of battle rap. He was there when Jay Z battled in the lunchroom. You feel me? Like he was there. Like he was there for shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
man.
go back and tap
Yikes.
into that and go. You know what I mean? Get you a little history lesson. You feel me?
Hmm.
God bless Pit Fights, no place else. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Hey, Chopper, I'm gonna send you the link to the Discord, yo, so you can tap in with them, bro. You feel me? They got a whole movement going on. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like they got audio battles, virtual battles, and they're about to start putting together some in-person battles. So make sure you tap in with Dave, the Wave and Blaze podcast. Tap in with their Discord. You feel me? They got a show every morning, Monday through Friday that I know of. Y'all rock through the weekends too, early in the
Supposed to
morning.
it's supposed all right, so it's supposed to be Monday through Saturday, but I've been trying to work more on short form content, and because I figured Wednesdays, like y'all know, but y'all watch it. Wednesdays, I really don't have it's not nothing dedicated. So like I started trying to
Mhm.
take Wednesdays off so I could dedicate that towards doing short form content, and then have Sundays off. Just to having a day, it didn't work like that. It didn't work on nothing. But
Mm-hmm.
it is it happens like that. There's like
Right, right.
you gotta have as content creators, as much as we want to be able to push as much content out as possible all the time, but we still gotta realize that we still gotta be able to take time away from here and just sit back and relax. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Facts. Facts. I'm
Mhm.
learning how to do that, bro. It's gonna be a day. You feel me? We're gonna be down to like just one or two interviews a week at some point.
Right.
I tried
Like
it before, but it don't work like that.
Yeah,
I,
no, no.
I feel like I feel like if you, especially for us younger content creators, as long as we're doing like 3 to 5 and they're at a consistent time,
Mhm.
that's the perfect time for that's perfect for us. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Right. And shit, yo. Like, you got any more questions for Dave? Anything else
Mhm.
you want?
Do you have any shout outs?
Hey man, real quick, shout out to Smoke Kings TV. Shout out to Jules Gaming Lounge. Shout out to the Danny Lux Show. Shout out to my boy King from King, my co-owner King King Troll, aka King EBL. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Trap Butter Trap. You already know what time it is with me. Shout out to the fourth to Izzy Pod and then the fourth round podcast. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Compass. Even though y'all going through what y'all going through, shout out to y'all still. Like
It'll pass, y'all. It'll
if I
pass.
keep going, there's a bunch of shout outs. I can't remember everybody, but shout out to at the end of the day, shout out to everybody that supported Wave and Blaze podcast. Shout out to everybody that supported exclusive Battle League as a whole for the past five
Hold up,
years.
Dave. Hold up, Dave. Hold up, Dave. Hold up. Hold up.
What's up?
Shout out to Queen Mo Fire.
Oh yeah, Queen More Fire too. Like I said, I can't again. I'm also tired. You know what I'm saying? No, big shout
Yo,
out.
Yes, I
You
love
know what?
Queen of Fire.
Matter of fact, let me do it like this. Big shout out to Queen More Fire. That's
Yes,
my go to. Like top
yes, it is.
moderator on YouTube. Low key, she be doing it everywhere.
for sure, for sure,
Mhm.
for sure, for sure.
I love
Yeah,
Queen.
yo. You
But
gotta
yeah,
oh, go
yeah,
ahead, go ahead.
Shaka pull up. Yeah, Shaka pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we be in there chopping it up, stuff like that. A lot of times, like.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be better about being on my Discord, yo. I'm gonna tap in with y'all like tomorrow sometime, like just like you. I'm beat. You know what I mean?
You see the tiredness in my face, and I gotta go watch. I gotta go watch King with help King watch this event.
For sure. Yeah, damn, that's right. You do gotta tap into that. I'm gonna be laying down watching that with a blunt. You feel me? Chilling. For
I,
sure,
Mm.
yo.
look, I might not. I might be in the comment section doing the same shit.
Facts. Facts. Yo, you got a message to, your haters, yo, to people that want to see you fail, bro.
No, because I don't think I have any haters at this point. I'm
Mm,
too low tier to have haters. As I like to call
mm.
us. I'm too low tier to have haters. You see what I'm saying?
Some motherfuckers out there don't like your ass,
I mean, if
Dave.
if they look. Other
They
than
like, fuck
that
Dave.
one person, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it is what it is. Like people gonna like you or dislike you. People gonna like your content or dislike your content. Not everybody's supposed to like you know, even though we want everybody to like our content at the end of the day, and the reality of it, not everybody's gonna like what we do. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I tell people all the time when they first tap in, if you don't like Wave and Blaze, it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna cuss you out about it. Go do you. It's all about what you like. But if you do like it, continue to tap in at the end of the day. I would love everybody to watch Wave and Blaze in the morning. I would, but I'm a realist I'm a realist at the end of the day.
No, real shit, real shit. Now, the flip side of that, what's your message to all of your fans, the supporters, the people that rock with you? You feel me? Like, what do you want to say to them?
The same thing I tell them every time, every morning, and every morning. I appreciate y'all always for tapping in, for supporting me, for pulling up. Whether it's only 5 of y'all watching or if it's 25 of y'all watching, it don't. The amount of people don't matter to me. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just the fact that people are tuning in. Even if, like I said, it could be 5, 25. It might even be just 2 people watching sometimes. I'm going to still do what I do because of the fact that somebody is willing to get up and listen to my little crazy ass at 7 o'clock in the morning, talk about news, battle rap, and then bring other people on there to be able to talk their shit. You see what I'm saying?
All right,
And that's
right.
what I appreciate at the end of the day.
But I definitely want y'all to tap in with the show. Like, you never know. Like, it's always a vibe. Some days you go in there and it's a chill vibe in the morning. You feel me? Like they just talking about whatever's going on in the news, whatever's going on in battle rap. You feel me? Then he got Nacho in there. He got Queen Mo in there moderating. You feel me? He got some good people that come up on the panel. You feel me? They
Hmm.
had some discussions. People with different opinions. You know what I mean? Who see things from different POVs, and it's all good. You feel me? And then every once in a while,
We'll get
get a
Luke
little
Kane.
kooky.
We'll
Get a
get
little kooky.
Hey, you
You
see
feel
what
me?
happened with Luke
So
Kane and look, you see what and that's the other thing. When it comes like
I
somebody
be
asked
trying
like,
not to talk about Liu Kang, yo, because my man Smoke Kings, and you know what I mean. Like
oh,
I be
okay.
trying not to talk about Liu Kang, yo. But yeah, yeah. But that don't mean you can't do your thing. What's up?
No,
Like,
no, without well, no, what I'm saying is sometimes, like you said, sometimes we got it get a little gritty. I'm like, shout out to Luke Kane because him and Brills was arguing early, like, because somebody asked like, well, how come a lot of times you let people come up there argue? I'm like, if I my thing is this, if it's battlers arguing, I'm supposed to not let them go back and forth. Like, no, I'm not stupid. Like, that's free content. Oh,
right.
that may be a potential battle setup. You see what I'm saying? Shout out Caliber. Tech Thursdays also is cool. That's my Tech Thursdays for me because again, I'm a nerd. That's my whole thing to be able to nerd out, talk about video games, this what's Apple, computer, whatever. You see what I'm saying? And me and Cal like to go back and forth about shit, even though Cal hates Apple, but it is what it is.
All right.
Apple
Hey
number
yo,
one.
hey yo, get out of here, yo. All right, so so what's your message? I mean, I'm sorry, damn, we already did that. Um, where can the people find you at
Yes.
that want to tap in with you on social media, who want to follow you? You feel me? So that they can get in tune with what's going on with you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I am terrible on social media, so just follow Exclusive Battle League, the YouTube channel. That's the best way. And if you and most of our content has the Discord in the description box, y'all can find me on there a lot. Like I said, because I'm terrible on. Joey, you've seen my Twitter page. My shit is ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, yo. Like you probably won't even know it's him, yo. He got like some shades on with the stocking cap on. Like, it's wild nasty, son. It's
I
wild
can't.
nasty. So you need to update that picture. I was like, who the fuck is this?
You know what? You know why I haven't updated it? It's to troll people. Like
Oh shit.
a lot of
I
people don't like.
can't.
There's a lot of things that I do. I purposely do shit on purpose just to troll people. Like even my
Yeah.
audience. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Amazing Wartime.
Yeah. Nah, bro. But look. We just sat up here for almost 2 hours, yo, and they really talk about nothing. You know what I mean? But it was love though, yo. Like that's how I like the vibe of the show to be. You feel me? Like we just up here having a conversation, and
Mhm.
I would really appreciate it if we could do this again sometime. You feel me? Like how you back
Any
up here. You feel me?
anytime. Are you
Talk
look,
about
Joey? Are you
something
Joey?
particular.
You know I'm one call away.
Alrighty, for sure, for sure. You feel me? But the next time we bring you up, bro, we gonna really like get into some topics and some, you know what I mean, what's going on. Like this was just like an intro to get the
Hmm.
people that's over here more familiar with you. You feel me? Hopefully, you feel me, if you can snag a couple fans and new supporters or whatever from over
Hmm.
here, I feel like my job was done, yo. I really appreciate what you do, and I just wanted to have you up here and to introduce the people who don't know you
Hmm.
to you, and hopefully, like I said, you'll get some more support, yo, because that's what it's all about, yo. You feel me?
Hmm.
Like it's we can all, you know what I mean, come together, yo, and show love, yo, instead of hate, yo. That's all it's about over here,
That's a
bro. So
fact. Like
real shit,
one of the things I've been preaching forever, and I've been saying it a while. I don't know why, with everything else going on. Sometimes I'll be doing announcements, I'll be forgetting shit to announce. One thing I've always said, it's always interesting that the dark web or the smaller platforms, they all support each other more than the bigger platforms. The bigger platforms rather just beef with each other half the damn time and stuff like that. It's like, we when if we are more of a community inside of this community than the bigger platforms at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of, and so that's why I love it. That's like, Joy. I've been when I realized that you had a YouTube channel, I've been shot. I was shouting. How long was I? Was I saying, yo, go subscribe for like what 2 weeks straight?
yo, real shit, real like real shit, and you know what, yo, I don't even think it's that they not a family. They don't support each other. The bigger bloggers. I
Uh
think it's just that they know how the algorithm works and they know how to get the views and they
huh.
know how like, cause you gotta think, yo, like you done seen bloggers that was clearly friends
Mm-hmm.
have a whole blog award and then go back to being friends afterwards. How many times?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like
Right.
we just here to do a job. You feel me? Like you here to provide a place for people to come and be in tune with just a little bit more in battle rap, and also provide a platform for them to battle rap and help them along their way. You feel me? Because
Mm-hmm.
smaller leagues are like your first coaches in battle rap. They're like your first um managers, all of that. Like they trying to, build you up and get you to where you need to be at. That's
Mm-hmm.
very important. That's like, you know what I mean? That's like preschool and elementary school for kids and shit. You feel me? Like it's
Mm-hmm.
critical to your battle rap career.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to have that. And I'll definitely send some killers over there to come whip their ass and make sure that they know like this is not a safe place over here. You feel me? But
Hey man,
one day
when they get sent back bruised, you know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at us. That's all I'm saying.
sit back bruised.
That's a fact. That's what I said.
That's it.
I was trying. I,
Ain't
I was trying to be nice. You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't better because I'm gonna think they bullshit. I'm gonna think they wasn't even fighting. I'm gonna feel
Eh,
bad if they come back with just a bruise on them.
yeah, I was trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. I ain't want to say black eye bloody. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna say all that. I was trying to give y'all a
Nah,
little bit of credit.
I want to see some bloodshed, but nah, you feel me? You already know what time it is, yo. Like Dave, yo, I appreciate you, yo. I'm gonna let you go, yo. Like I know you tired, yo. You know what I mean? We are too. We about to wrap this up.
All
This
right,
has been
man.
another episode of Joey Nine YouTube with Miss F. Dot. Dave, yo, we appreciate you, bro. You been to the crib. You already know whenever you want to slide back through, hit the
Mm-hmm.
line, and it's
Mm-hmm.
all good. You feel me? Like, whatever, whenever. It don't even matter. Shit, I might have you do a couple interviews for me. You feel me?
Y'all got to get King. You know what? Y'all got to get King up here. I think y'all would have fun with King.
Oh, for sure, for sure. You feel me? Like we real big on matching the energy. You feel me? Like we know you kind
Mhm.
of laid back, so this is more, chill and you know what I mean. But
Mhm.
when we got people up here that turn up, yo, you feel me? We turn up. You feel me? Like
Well, I
you know
say
how it goes.
you seen King over there on Waving Blade, like that
Oh
motherfucker
yeah,
is crazy. Like
for sure, for sure. Hey, Caliber, we appreciate you, bro. For sure, for sure, yo. Like thank you for taking this ride with us and sitting through this long interview with us. You feel me? Like I hope you enjoyed it. You feel me? We definitely gonna be back. Um, we gonna set up some stuff next week because we just had a big pit event Sunday, so I'm gonna try to get some of the pit people, pit fighters over here and talk about what happened at the last pit fight event. We got a new champion. You know what I mean?
uh
Julio, Hooli. My nigga Hooli got the belt now. You feel me? Like it's crazy, yo. You feel me? Like it's crazy, yo. So you already know it's a new day. Um, shout out to Chopper. Shout out to K3. You feel me? Like shout out to everybody who tuned in, yo. We appreciate all of y'all. You feel me? Like, hey, what tell them?
So April 30th, we got Dawn Lady at 6 p.m. Check in.
That's
Ooh,
fire. That's fire.
Daddy's home. You already know
Daddy's
what time it is,
home.
shorty. Hey, Dave, yo, like I said, bro, like we appreciate you. You feel me? I'm definitely gonna be tuned in tomorrow morning. And if y'all rock with me, y'all rock with Dave. You feel me? Go attack over waving blades.
Oh, real
You
quick,
know,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you're trying to sound out. Real
oh,
quick.
do your thing, bro.
We just interviewed Mickey Facts over there on Fourth Round Meg.
Oh,
Yo,
Make sure y'all go tap in.
that's dope.
yeah, yo. Now look, I gotta watch the bat. I gotta watch the battles, and I gotta watch the Mickey Facts joint now. Yo, thanks, yo. You
All
feel
right.
me? Like my schedule ain't full enough, yo. I appreciate
I
it.
know, right?
Man,
You know what I mean? But gang shit though, yo, like we appreciate you, yo. We about to let y'all go, yo. We will see
Mhm.
y'all next time. Peace
spread
out.
love.
Oh yeah, go ahead
Yeah.
with it.
Spread love. Not it.
For sure, for sure.
Peace.
Yeah.